Welcome. This is David Bowles, Human Meme. Today's topic, when chocolate tasted like chocolate. Yes, my human meme friend, this particular podcast episode may come off a little grumpy old man, and that's fine. But hear me out, especially if you're under 30 years old. And no, I'm not an okay boomer. I'm more like a, say it again, Gen Xer. And so I shall. There was a time, not too long ago, in a galaxy not too far away, when the chocolate bars you purchased in a dime store were delicious. Those dime store chocolate bars were real and magnificent and flavorful. 40 years ago, when you bought a 5-cent Hershey bar in the dime store, it meant something to you. Each bar tasted like a Wonka golden ticket winner. The chocolate was fantastic, fruitful, smoky, flavorful. Today, you buy a Hershey's chocolate bar, and it tastes like a mouthful of chalk. Hard to taste. And you wonder why you're paying $2 for an experience that tastes like you're chewing on an old brown shoe. Why? How did this happen? What happened to chocolate? Well, I guess the answer is simple. Tastes change. What really happens, probably, is a company wants to make more money, so the size of the chocolate bar shrinks while prices increase. And maybe, just maybe, not as great ingredients are used to help lower the cost. You trade excellence in experience for profitability in business. And believe me, the world is worse for that chocolate weaning. And hey, my human meme friend, this isn't just happening with the bastardization of the chocolate bar. Today it's happening everywhere with everything. Things today are built, they are intended to break and to decay, so you have to buy a new one. Planned obsolescence is the name of the process. And oh sure, planned obsolescence is great for business, but really bad for our bottom line as the consumer. Because it turns out we don't really own anything any longer. We're just renting it, even though we bought it, renting it until it breaks down. Same thing with software on your computer. We used to be able to own the software outright with one single purchase. Now we're forced to rent our software with a subscription that never ends. And if you end the subscription, you lose access to all your files. And so, chocolate or not, it all leaves a terrible, bitter taste in your mouth as we realize we are paying more for a worse product. When I was a young child, I was a candy connoisseur. My grandfather, Bill Vodnall, was the pharmacist in North Loop, Nebraska. And one big benefit of visiting my grandfather was the innate art of being able to get free candy. Free access to as much candy as you wanted, all day, every day. Go to the candy case, slide open the window, and eat. And when I wasn't visiting, Grandpa would wrap up a candy bar in the local Scotia Register newspaper, published weekly, and he would mail it to me in Lincoln, Nebraska, where I ate the candy and my mother read the Scotia Register for all the local published gossip. So, from a very early age, I knew the difference between good, quality candy and candy that did not deserve a second tasting. Good candy? Chocolate bars, any chocolate bars, Jolly Ranchers, Bit of Honey, Chicken on a Stick, Red Hots, Jolly Joes, and anything with coconut. The bad candy? Sweet tarts, anything with jelly in it, flavored wax lips, and wax bottle caps. And today, as you probably already know, all candy is bad candy. The common Tootsie Roll has been ruined forever. Once Tootsie Rolls were little dark brown cat turds, big in taste, and they stuck to your teeth. Now, the Tootsie Roll is a light brown color, looking more like fluffy slices of diarrhea. Today's Tootsie Rolls don't stick to your teeth, and they have no deep and delicious chocolatey taste. What kind of world is this now, where a Tootsie Roll no longer tastes like its origins? Today a Tootsie Roll is all name and no brand. So now, my human meme friend, if I get a hungering for a hunk of chocolate, real life chocolate from my childhood, well, I have to travel beyond the corner store. And sure, there are some places I can go in New York City. Fancy family chocolatiers in Greenwich Village. And these families know how to make good chocolate. And they make dark chocolate that tastes exactly like chocolate is supposed to taste. But I have to pay to play $60 for a pound of salted dark chocolate almond bark? That's the same taste treat I could buy way back 40 years ago. Way back in Nebraska for 10 cents a pop. In a Hershey's chocolate bar. With almonds. Thank you for listening. Be a human meme.